Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. What's up, Lady? What's up, Lego? Arms, Rune Rays. What's up, BRS? Ants, Hex, Anit, Dreamy. How you doing? Dream, you made it? Dream, I hope it's not too late for you. What's up, Alex? Hope everyone's having a great one. I'm having a tired one today. Today's been, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got distracted playing video games last night, so I didn't really sleep much.
So nice.
What's up, Seth?
3 years. It's
Dude,
longer than many relationships.
Dude. Appreciate that, man. MW, really appreciate you being here, bro. You feeling any better? I mean, I'm feeling great today. Like, other than just being, like, a little sleepy. I got a lot of stuff done today that I wanted to get done. The only thing I haven't finished is I have a batch of switches I'm halfway through lubing. But I ended up mil-maxing almost 4 PCBs last night.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Fabs Plays.
Thank you, Sick Vic. Appreciate that, man. Bullboards, EAT, and Gios delivered, and they are chef's kiss. Yeah, today's going to be an interesting one, huh? Today is the Pangea. Hope I'm pronouncing that right, actually. You know, I didn't even ask Bull if that's pronounced correctly. But I think I heard him say that, so I think we're in the clear. I licked... Wait, what? All the EATs while we were packing them? Damn. What's up, keyboarder? How you doing, man? You licked them all? Agent, thank you so much for 18 months, dude.
18 months on Pangea Day, let's go.
Let's go, dude. Pangea's gonna be a fun one today. It's gonna be a fun one. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to get my haircut today. That didn't happen just because everything was so busy for me today, so I didn't get to do that. So that's gonna be a tomorrow thing, so enjoy the really messy hair for the last time. I'm finally, for the first time in many years, going to go to the hair person. No more at-home haircuts. Not that they weren't good, but I got to dress to impress, I guess. Apparently the Command 65 will be coming next week. Yes! Very, very excited for you guys to get some of the giveaway stuff. I have one big last batch of giveaway stuff to go out, and then all the giveaway stuff's already out. Pretty crazy how fast it was this time. I love your Battle Royale stream with Simon, by the way. Oh, I feel like Simon caught me at a good and bad time. Like, I happened to be free, plus... I think it was the bad time because I might have been a little sick, so... No, the Noland will be given away for holidays. But I am going to be giving away the Noland, in case you guys are wondering and want it. Or I think Simon might have said something that he wanted to maybe include that in Thoctober or something. I don't know. I got to talk to Simon about that too. Utterly, thank you so much for 5 months of being here. Really appreciate that. Haircut vlog? Maybe. Also, what key is this? This is the Quantum 60. Grid, thank you so much for 3 months.
I got the GMKM the Expo keycaps in this evening and they look incredible. Wow, 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 wow.
They deserve 5 wows. It does look nice. Actually, some unfortunate news is, here, actually, I'll fill you guys in. So I ended up trading in my camera, one of my Fuji cameras, but I didn't know that they changed, well, I think it changed, I'm pretty positive it did. You have to, when you trade in now, you can't just trade in for like a voucher, right? So I ended up having to trade in for just another camera part that I didn't really need, which was a bit of unfortunate. However, apparently that particular camera is not in really high demand, so not a lot of people are accepting trade-ins. So it was this whole thing of just confusion yesterday. Yeah, Corgi, that's kind of what happened. Well, I just got another lens for my Hasselblad camera, but I didn't even really want it, to be honest, so I just did a straight trade. But I was kind of hoping I could take my time and figure out something else that I really wanted. Like, I was hoping to get some lighting equipment, but I kind of had to get something like
perfect with no cut. Also got the low G lift calls of you, and I love it. Sir,
and dude, Danny, thank you so much for the tier 1s, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Holy 10 for real, for me. Thank you, man. Tap Tap Wednesday. Also, yeah, happy Wednesday and also happy October. Subathon is over. So let me explain to you guys. We put it to a vote. I said, hey, we can either extend it into October, or for like the first 15 days of October, or let me recoup a little bit, and we can do some Christmas giveaways. I get to 10 subs. Yeah, dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Hello, Danny. How you doing, man? So, if you guys want, December, well, not if you guys want. You guys are getting it no matter what. December will be the same format where it's just going to be like goals for the entire month. No one has to gift anything. It can just be like literally passive subs. And we can see how many keyboards get given away. In total, for September, we gave away, let's see. Thank you, Boney Tony. Appreciate you, man. So nice. For September,
Boney
we gave
Tony
away
gifted a tier 1 sub to Stackoff Notes.
18 keyboards. 18 keyboards for the month of September. Not bad, guys. Can we get a cosplay stream? What would I cosplay as? I really don't even know. Mary Chrysler? Yeah, thank you guys again. I really appreciate the subs. Danny, thank you so much. Serm, Grid, Boney Tony, thank you guys. Gatoron? Oh shit, that was a good idea, whoever suggested that from last time. You should cosplay as D's? Okay. Any recommendation? Victoria almost got me there. Any recommendation for switches for a Bakaneko Go? I think long pull switches work really well for that, personally. So, I mean, my biased opinion is so nice. Go with
Disguised
Obscuros.
_Corgi gifted a tier 1 sub to Audrey.
Thank you, Disguised. Appreciate
they have
that,
given
man.
8 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you. Also, look what Jeff sent over today. Little scooped bar logo in the form of a keycap. Beautiful. So pretty. Also, this one here, too. This is really cool. I'm gonna have to put this on the keyboard today. It looks like gold. Looks like gold. I love it. What was I gonna say? Mauve, thank you so much for the tier 1. I appreciate that, man. Wait, it's Jeff and not Geoff? You can call him either way, I guess. Geoff, Jeff. God, Quantum looks so good, doesn't it, dude? Look at this thing. Look how gorgeous. Look at it. Alright, today, just so you guys know, you let the secret out. I've called you Jeff a million times. You know what? If someone's just picking up on that now, then shame on me, man. I should have exposed a long time ago. Geoff is the best. Wait until you see the Pangea. Okay, hold on one sec. Today is the Pangea. Mr. Scoop Bar has talked this up. Everyone's been talking this up. Just to let you guys know, too, this is going to be a sponsored stream. It's not going to hold me back from telling the truth. All the sponsorship stuff helps run this channel. As you can tell, stuff ends up breaking and costing a lot. So I appreciate anything that we can get here to help us run this. But obviously, nothing's going to change. But let's talk a little bit about this board. It's a full size. I don't even remember the last time we built a full-size board other than the Fossil. And I don't remember the last time a full-size board even came out. It is going to be $525. All right, so it is going to cost a little bit more. Here, we'll kind of share the screen too. Let me go grab it quick. Window capture. This one. One sec, I have a lot of windows open. Why do I have so many windows open? Let's close this. So nice.
Stopping by to say hey and keep it up. Love your positivity.
Thank you, Check. Really appreciate that, man. Alright, so $525. You can get WinKey, WinKeyless, or HHKB. Very few full-size boards that even offer that. I don't know which one we have today. I haven't even opened this yet. I've been waiting for you guys. There is Bedrock colorway, which you guys, I mean, maybe this isn't the best way to show things. The Glacier colorway, a little tough to see. Sediment, which I think Sediment looks really nice. Sediment might be one of my favorites other than Earth. But you know what, Earth, I feel like I have a lot of brown keyboards now, which I'm happy with. Sediment's kind of my fave right now. And then C. C, and I believe the most expensive one's Bedrock. And then I think, what's the least expensive one? Sediment. Sediment is $475. So it starts at $475. The Bedrock version costs $525. Actually, solder does cost $5 less too. Adam.
Exclamation mark ticket.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. I'm going to be honest, though. I think either way you go here, solder or hot swap should be fine. A lot of cool colors, though. A lot of interesting colors to this. Bull really nailed it with the way this looks. I don't have any other thing to show you on this page, but that's the colors and that's the price point. So the lowest price point possible is $470. The highest price point possible is $525. So there we go.
Boney Yaitona, you gifted a tier 1 sub to Hybrid Robotics.
Thank you, Boney. Appreciate that, man. It's so pretty. But I have a question for you guys. Is there a lot of people interested in full size? Like, would you guys say there's like a lot of demand from you guys anyways, that you guys want some full size stuff? I don't know. I feel like there is a lot of demand for full size these days. Like, I think there's tons of it, so. Posture and drink. Okay, 1 second. I do need some water. I have not been able to build any keyboards for my friends at work because we can't find anything with a number pad. So maybe this is something. Ooh, this does have some weight to it. Again, I have not actually opened this yet, so this is my first time opening this too. Love full size, but don't have the space. Yeah, I mean, it's good to see that there's people who actually want full-size boards. I feel like the space is really needed some, to be honest. Because we have not seen many. It's hiding underneath here. Oh, shoot. You know, I don't even think... Did Bull let me know which plate I was supposed to build with? You know what? Fuck it. You guys are gonna... There's carbon fiber, a plastic plate, which looks like palm, maybe? And then an aluminum plate. We got some stabilizers. They said carbon fiber. Who said carbon fiber? We have the gaskets. I think these are just... Are these PCBs in here? Let's see. A lot of little things here. See if it would be fun. We'll see what we build. We're using MX black switches today. More gaskets. It's polypropylene. Oh, I love this. Okay, so separate area for the numpad. I love when boards do that, full-size boards especially. Okay, there's a few different things in here. I would be very curious to use the solder version. But I don't know if Bull wants me to use... He didn't actually specify. I didn't know we were getting both PCBs in here. Mr. Geoff, would you happen to know? Because I think you spoke to Bull last. Alex, you're gonna start day trading with this board? Day trading with this? No, I don't really. I don't think that's my thing, you know. That, or should we just use the? What did I miss? Do you know if Bull wants us to use the solder or the hot swap? I didn't even know he was sending us both sending me both PCBs. So I have no idea what he wants us to use. Did he mention something to you? I'm asking Bull right now. Yeah, if you guys don't mind. I think he's unavailable. Whatever I want. Okay, well, I'll use solder then. He's flying right now. Do you guys want to use solder or hot swap? It's up to you guys. I'll let you guys pick. I think that's all for accessories. Before we actually open up the solder, okay, figures as much. Before we actually open it up, we do have to snap all these things off, so it'll be no different from the way the hot swap one is kind of, you know, separated PCBs. Which, by the way, in case you guys are maybe watching this back or like wondering why I think this is a good design, the longer PCBs tend to sound a little bit different. So when you kind of separate them, it kind of also affects the way everything feels. So instead of having that bow in the middle over here, you know, like that soft spot in the center, the soft spot moves back to the center of, you know, where your alphas are. So it's quite nice that they've separated both the numpad as well as the rest of the keyboard here. Fantastic. I like that a lot. We do have lots of compatibility. This one here only seems to have one bottom row, though. I don't know if that's just standard across all the PCBs. I don't think that's anywhere in the notes if that's going to change at all. But lots of compatibility. Also, if you guys don't know, I think the other reason why they've changed, why they've separated this, is you can flip this. I don't know what we're going to build today. I have a feeling everyone's going to want me to build Southpaw because that's like the new hotness right now. So we'll see. So what I mean by flip is you can put the numpad on each side. Either side, rather. Hi, Marcia. How you doing? Hello, hello. I hope things have been well. Mr. Gondo did his PCB magic. Yeah, it's a super awesome thing. What the fuck? Damn, that's like in there. Sorry, Daddy. What the fuck? Don't worry about it. LX60 will now be very soon. I did manage to... Well... We are able to review it now. I felt like that board there kind of was a battle to get to take a look at. Southpaw's the new hotness? I mean... Okay. Okay, so it is cool. That's one of the perks about the Pangea. It's flippable. I just feel like lately everyone's been really into Southpaw. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to build this board regular schmegular, but if we want to do Southpaw, I'm down to do Southpaw. Oh. So wait, what color is this technically? This is this Sediment? Is this the one that I liked? I think this might be... No, this is not Sediment. This is Glacier. This is Glacier. This is also really nice. God damn, I'm gonna have to get one of these. Oh my god, I already like this a lot. Classic. Oh my god. Polycarbonate shell. Okay, dude, I need to get one of these already. I love the way this looks. Now, I don't have a full-size board in my collection. I have technically one, it's a prototype, but we're giving that away soon anyways. But I might have to purchase one of this in this particular finish. Never mind. I said I like Sediment. I think I like Glacier more. I don't particularly love PVD personally. It's not my, like, or polished or whatever this is. Is this polished or PVD? I'm not sure. But, I mean, you know what? For what it's worth, it looks gorgeous on this. The only reason I don't love it personally is because I find I personally get this scratched up like crazy. And they're fingerprint magnets. This is so hot, dude. Oh, look at the back too, man. Oh, this is nice. This is look at the light, the way this catches the light too. So we have a really nice side profile with that being said. It's a good play on a box on wedge, but because this particular version has different materials, we get this beautiful distribution of, you know, different texture almost, and just the way the board looks is fantastic depending on the light. God, that's gorgeous. This is really nice. I like the very sculpted kind of bottom over here too. Oh, it's acrylic. My mistake. You're right. Bold did tell me it was acrylic. It slipped my mind. I wish on this little page here it had more information about all the materials. I don't actually know if this part is polished or PVD'd, and I'm kind of curious. Let me see. Is there... I know he sent me over some other notes, but let me see if I could find if it's polished or PVD'd for you guys. But yes, Bold did actually have a discussion saying this is acrylic, not polycarb, which is totally fine by me. Both materials for the top piece work wonders. Is it polished? Does acrylic feel substantial in hand? Dude, you know what? I've handled many polycarbonate keyboards and many acrylic keyboards. They feel all identical to me. Oh, does he have the thing over here? Jeez, I didn't even... You know, he didn't even link me this. That's crazy. That's absolutely wild. So this is... Actually, it doesn't really say, does it? Oh, here it is. Does it say? Wait, does it? Oh, here it is. Okay, never mind. For Glacier. This particular version is... Wait a second. Hold on one second. It does say frosted polycarbonate on this particular one. But he has mentioned this is acrylic to me privately. Now I'm confused. Okay, it's either acrylic or polycarbonate. I don't know the right answer for this now. Now I'm actually very confused. It's acrylic? Okay, they need to fix the page then on the website. Maybe it's both? It could be both. It's acrylic now. Yeah. I guess maybe they changed it. Maybe this is why he didn't link me this. It's silver anodized aluminum bottom, polished stainless steel. This is a polish, which I think is a little nicer than PVDing. Silver anodized, okay, cool. Brass inside weight. This is really nice too. I really liked stepped weights like this, by the way. Stepped weights like this, I know they're usually used to kind of help lower the front height a bit, but I find this helps diffuse sound a lot too. PC was prone to warping at the... Oh, really? Okay, so I didn't see that thing he made then. Pangea was a supercontinent that existed from... Yeah, so I guess this is supposed to be that, which is really cool. Schrodinger's top case. Very awesome. Very, very nice bowl. This looks fantastic. Acrylic will crack. Oh, I don't know if I want to test it like that. Damn. Alright, we'll build it exactly like this too. But again, you can flip this, so if you guys don't want the numpad on this side, the cool thing is you just take the frame and flip it basically. Really, really awesome. That is super cool. I need to see Crimson Cadet on this. I don't know what we'll use. I'm actually surprised they went with a red PCB. I feel like, obviously this means nothing at all in the end of the day, but I feel like maybe a more subdued PCB might have been the move. But it's a Gondo PCB. Love Gondo. Can't praise him enough. What does it say? Gondo always adds messages. You know Pangea, right? No, is that one of the Insta models? I'm sorry, I don't get it. I'm sorry, Gondo, this one here I don't understand. Sorry, Gondo. Usually I love his sayings, but I don't get this one. Stairs. Oh, man. Look at this from the side, too. Oh, shoot. Okay, one sec. I need to adjust my camera, guys. I think I moved it back a little bit. You guys are going to get a little motion sickness. I'm sorry. Look at it from the side. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Pars, thanks so much for the tier 1, dude. Look at how beautiful this board is, man. Gorgeous. I just vomited. Thank you, Alex. My bad. Alright, daughterboard's already in there, so I don't need to worry about that. This is hidden screw. Bull did mention in the notes. Here, you know what? Let me quickly pull up some designer notes here, which I asked Bull to send me any notes or any sort of information he wanted me to kind of relay prior. And there's a reason, the design reason that he went with not having outside exterior screws. If it ever wants to load, the Google Docs form. Anytime. Okay, here we go. So the main goal of the project was to make
did not TT said my last cheer, so I will compliment this board. Wow, wow, wow.
Thank you, Zany. But the main goal of the project was to make a full size that could have a numpad on either side. The frames are used to make this possible and are stylized to get a unique top-down look, which I think he very much did here. Again, listen, it's just me. You know, I have to still give my opinion on this. I don't personally think this is an objective flaw. I just think it's not my favorite thing in the world, but regardless if it's a bion bolt or the regular style of hidden screws, Bull just didn't want to interrupt the back curve over here, which is totally fair. I get that. I'm not gonna, you know, criticize that portion too hard, but I just don't like, the only reason I don't like hidden screw designs is because when you want to get inside the keyboard, you got to take off all your keycaps and then you got to move everything. Gondo, you're here. What does this mean? What is, you know Pangea, right? No, is that one of the Insta models? What does that mean? Please explain. Is Gondo's name a reference to Gondo Lindrum? The people of, I have no idea. Little Dicky reference? Oh, I think I know what you guys are talking about. Never mind. I just remembered. Little Dicky does have a song like that about Pangea, or says Pangea in one of his songs. All right, and then some other stuff too is ultra low front height. So the front height, we don't measure with the keycap here. We're just gonna measure the regular schmegular front height here, is a whopping 17.15 millimeters. If you guys know me, I fucking love low front heights. Love, love, love low front. They're comfortable to type on. This only has an 8.5 degree typing angle. Usually, sometimes people, what they'll do is they'll make the typing angle really high to kind of compensate for the low front height. 8.5, so this might be a bit steeper than some people are usually used to. I think 7 is usually the sweet spot for what people are used to. Love this. It's 2.7 kilograms unbuilt. I guess Bull needs to update some of these things. They all say polycarbonate, but as you guys just mentioned, it's acrylic now. Very, very cool. 1.6 mil PCB. Love that, dude. Absolutely love this. All right. Floating wrist can clear any front height. I don't like floating my wrist though. Personal preference, and just so you guys are aware, I just don't like floating my wrist personally. I think it's way more comfy. It was a joke between me and Bull, and Bull's like, "You're smart, you know Pangea, right?" And I'm like, "I'm a play dumb." Okay. I can appreciate that. All right, the next question now. This is one of the other things. Would you guys be opposed if I did Southpaw, but then also just left it in standard, like the standard layout of the numpad, not flipped? I don't know. I feel like, me personally, if I was going to build a Southpaw, I'd leave it regular. I wouldn't flip it, just because I feel like that would throw me off completely. That's what you're supposed to do? That's what I would do too. I mean, you can build it either way. You can build it, you know, like with the enter on the left side. What's up, everyone? I'm in the gym right now, so I can't watch stream. Going to have a good workout sesh. I'm not down with Southpaw, period, but whatever you think is fine. Thank you, Grid. Appreciate the love, even though you don't like it. You're the captain of the ship. No, we're doing this for everybody, man. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stabs. We're going to be here a while. Yeah, what do you guys think of the board? I'm going to be as critical as I possibly can with personal preferences here. And again, this is more of a preference thing. Maybe somewhat like a build experience thing too. The only thing I don't like about this so far, is the hidden screws. Other than that, this is fucking gorgeous. Probably one of the prettiest full-size keyboards I've ever seen. All right, let's do some stabilizers. I hope there's enough in here. Jeff built his Southpaw. Let's do a regular just to be different. Here, we'll do a pull. /pull. Southpaw. Yeah, nah. 5 minutes. This is called the Quantum. For the board that I'm using right now. Okay, so we gotta clip some stuff here. Cherry clippings. Oh, baby. Man, I really like even just the... It's weird too, because it's like, it's not this thinnest side bezels in the world, but this frame kind of gives it this optical illusion that it's thinner than it is. Which I really appreciate, by the way. I think that's super nice. What's hotter, Quantum or that Noir set with novelties on the Quantum? Damn, true. If you vote nah, your pillow will be warm on both sides tonight. Damn, that's crazy to be honest. What did we say? We need 8, right? Yeah, 8. Okay, so I guess it's just literally all the stabs. All right, we shall start clipping. Don't forget to hydrate. Will do. Looks like a fun build. Really want to jump in on this layout, but my wall is already hurting this month. I know there's so many good releases happening. There's so many releases this month, dude. One must always build with mirrored layout, but not mirrored numbers. Really? Is that the rule of thumb? I feel like that would throw me off. Honestly, this is a pretty good price point for this too. The more I think about it, at the top end, so if you get the nicer finishes, I guess, then that's what we'll base it off of. And not including shipping. What, $550 did we say? $530 or something like that is the top end for this. We'll just say $550. Not bad. On the low end, you can still snag this for about $500. Not bad. Let's build it without southpaw but mirrored numbers. Oh my gosh. Everyone's gonna build this southpaw. To be honest, I'd like to see you build it regular. You have a point. That's kind of. I saw someone say that Geoff built it with southpaw, and now I'm like, well, maybe we should potentially do this regular schmegular. Not bad at all compared to how much Matrix 60-75% are. Yeah, I would say, like, when you really think about it, in today's market, this is a very decent price. It's not overly crazy considering this is a big board. You get a quality PCB made by Gondo. Gondo's done a lot of projects in this community. Bull's been killing it with designs lately. So, you know what? Like I said, for what you're getting right now, I think it's fantastic. Yeah, these are clip-ins. It ranges depending on the finish you want, but I think what did we say the top end was? Like $530 for the top end? We'll just say $550. Also, don't forget shipping, guys. Believe it or not, I don't know what the heaviest one is like. We'll just say it's about 2.7 kilograms unbuilt, but it's not crazy heavy too, so shipping shouldn't be like wild. I want a smooch bowl. Damn. Excited to see how great value clip-ins are. They're fantastic. They're my absolute favorite. There's nothing better. I'm just getting some tape, guys. The cost, I feel like, is justified when you see the quality and finish. Yeah, the quality of everything will take a closer look, at the ano and stuff. But it genuinely looks really good from just a quick glance here. Even with my fingerprints, I can see this is really good quality for the polished stainless bit. The acrylic looks flawless here. Like, absolutely. And the ano is fantastic. The bottom weight is fantastic as well. Yeah. I don't really see any glaring problems, but we'll take a deeper dive into this. All right. Don't scratch it. I'll try my best, Adam. It's a nice looking board. Agreed. Alrighty. So I guess next up is getting some lube on this. But it is expensive. Yeah, I mean, like, there's no two ways around it. Over $500 is still considered expensive in the keyboard world. But considering how, I feel like they probably could have been a little bit more greedy on this and been like, yeah, because full sizes don't pop up and this has a whole bunch of cool things in it. It could have been like $650, but I don't know how well it would have done if it was higher in price. I think $550 is the sweet spot. It makes sense to me. Like, I can see the value in $550. Again, depending on which version you get. The cheapest version isn't actually $550. The cheapest version, the most expensive one's technically $530. I keep saying $550 because that's what it says here, but the cheapest version is $470. So for $470, if you want to get just the regular like sediment finish plus solderable PCB, I think this is a fantastic price. But if you want a little bit more fancy and want to get the bedrock one, then it's going to be $525 on the top end. But yeah, just for the sake of talking, under $500. I bought two since Phidias 1800 was canceled. Which colors did you get? Yeah, I'm so disappointed that the Phidias was canceled. It's tough making an 1800, like even just an 1800 full-size board these days. I feel like they're not super popular. I feel like you have to nail the design. Yeah. it didn't do well. Like, it just didn't do super well with sales, I guess. In particular, probably interest. But did I miss the stab bag? I never took it out. These are the ones that came with the Bull's board. This is not my Nikiba. This is Bull's build. Although I kind of feel bad because normally I ask designers how they want me to build their board, but I guess in this case, Bull can suck it up. How can this board be made with bedrock? You can't even mine it? That's how you know Adam is a noob in Minecraft. That's how you actually know he's the biggest noob. This guy doesn't even have bedrock, guys. That's crazy. Glacier and sediment, good colors. Yeah, like I said, sediment was my favorite. I was kind of like not leaning towards the glacier, but after seeing glacier in person now, yeah, I might get glacier too. It's so nice, dude. Glacier being $500 is crazy too. How's your day been? It's been a little busy. Believe it or not, we actually weren't even supposed to stream this board this week, but they asked me to move it up in schedule. So I kind of had to do some very, very last minute research on the board today in between my other schedule. So, but we were supposed to do it in like a week or two. Heaviest board I've ever built? Probably the Opus. That thing's heavy. I really wish I could pick this one up, but I wouldn't be responsible to do so. Bull definitely killed it on the design too. The main reason I just can't is I managed to snag the Dune. Oh, dude, hell yeah. Hey, you know what? I always tell you guys this, be responsible with your money. I know this board might be like, maybe this is the hotness this month. This is like the board. But if you guys can't swing it, don't try. There'll be other boards in the future. Don't kill yourself for keyboards, that's all. It's not worth it, man. A lot of my friends that want boards for work and need an numpad would not be willing to spend $500. Seems like full size comes around so little that people hardcore in the hobby learn to live with more popular form factors. Yeah, I feel like if you're outside of the hobby, you're not going to know. You know, it won't make sense for you to purchase it. But with that being said, the 1800 layout, not so much the full size layout, is more common, and I feel like you can get some pretty decent 1800 prices. It's more full that's hard to get. Plus, if I'm being honest, at around 2.7 kilograms, because each one of these different variants will weigh different things, at around 2.7 kilos, I don't know if this is a board people would, like, I feel like if you're going to get a big keyboard for work or something, so I feel like maybe that's why you'd get it. You probably want something a bit more lightweight or easier to move around, or something you're not afraid to kind of like, you know, bring back and forth. Because I wouldn't leave this in an office. I'd bring this home with me every night. But I got trust issues. I feel like a big part of custom keyboards are the layouts, especially smaller than full size. Yeah, I feel like that too. There's definitely like a reason why people want smaller stuff. There was a board earlier this year that hit the sweet spot for most people looking for full size that flew super under the radar. EXT65 and Space carried it. I got it for like $200. Didn't I look at the EXT? I think I did, right? Work from home for the win? Yeah, I feel you there. I swear Win Studios better do an R3 of the Wind X. Yeah, that's a good work board. It's like light enough and has wireless capabilities and stuff. QK100 is mighty tempting lately. QK100 actually is pretty good. I have built a few of them for friends who wanted full size-ish boards, and they really like it. Nah, bro, I kept my F1 at the office. Shit's too heavy to steal. True. I'd still be so nervous. Do you guys leave your customs in the office? Just get a dedicated briefcase. You just bring a Pelican case back and forth to work. People are like, what is that? I'm like, don't worry, that's the goods. I still need my to build my Brutal 1800 V2. Oh, dude, you got it for half price? Yeah, that was a sick deal. The Brutal is a little bit... It's weird because I like the Brutal series. The V2 is obviously way nicer. But for me, it was like a tough one. I didn't quite want it. It's weird though because I like the way the Brutal V2 sounds. But something about the way it looked made it not for me, I guess. I leave them in the office. I just put a sticky note. I mean, that makes sense. To not touch it. Yeah, I get that. Does it work? Do you feel like people don't touch it? I left my board on a ship of 5,000 people and nobody wanted to take it. Heavy in weight and keystroke. Bring a board with 5,000 gram springs and see if anyone wants it. If you're working somewhere that you aren't comfortable leaving things at your desk, you may not have the best workplace. I mean, let me be real with you, Minty. I worked at a few places where I trusted everyone. But like, I don't know. There's always the chance of other people who don't work in the offices that I've worked in coming in the office, being like clients, or maybe someone is visiting, or there's like a delivery guy. And it wasn't so much my coworkers, it was the thought of potentially that happening. So that's why I just didn't do it. I'm still awake. What's up, Dream? You never know? Yeah, you never know. So true. How was you guys today? How is everyone's Wednesday treating them? I was pretty pumped up to do this board today. I work in a secure area, so it doesn't feel like a big deal. Yeah, if you're fortunate enough for that, for sure. For me, I've always been like more public. It's more of like a public workspace. It's weird. Public office. Doing all right, just working. Hey, you know what? Nothing wrong with just working. Hopefully it's a pretty chill work day. A skiff, perhaps, next to my ice cream machine. Every single theft we caught on camera was by cleanup personnel. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think about that, too. Forgot about that, too. Yeah, sometimes cleaners can potentially, anyone can. There's no, like, limitation. Tired, hella tired from work. Got some Chinese food, so a bit better now. Hell yes. Nice little treat for yourself after you're done work. My day has been pretty ass, not gonna lie. Very swamped with neuropsych seminar studying. How does that fall into place, I guess? Is that just a lot of reading, or is there... I don't really... What does that entail? Rip to Rukia R2 being stuck in a skiff forever. Oh my god. Yeah. A lot of reading and diagram/table memorization. Oof. That is not for me. Good luck though, my friend. That's all I can say. Good luck. Such a shame to put a bad name on such an underrated position. Yeah, well, I mean, any position can steal anything, like I said. But, yeah. Actually, you guys want to hear a bit of a story? We had a long time ago, I used to work in... wasn't so much an office, but it was like a... there was like a storefront in the front, and then I worked in like some private office areas that were attached to like the main storefront. And oh my god, the number of thefts we had from just like customers wandering in there and taking things was crazy. It was wild. Just people wandering in, taking things off people's desks. First day back to work from vacay, still recovering from COVID. Dude, I feel like last week, a lot of people I know got COVID. Hopefully you're feeling better. That sucks. That is super shitty. CEOs steal the most from everyone? To be honest, true. Had my iPhone and iPad stolen off my desk 10 years ago. Now my phone is always with me in my pocket at work, and I never... That's sad, too. Good night, Alex. Can't stay late. Bye, Zach. Take care, man. I have lectures at 9 a.m. Sleep well, my friend. Never brought in an iPad. Oh, okay. I thought maybe we didn't buy an iPad or something. Actually, I finally found a good use for my iPad again recently. I don't know if you guys have ever gone through this, but I have an iPad. I've had one for many, many years. I go on and off with using it, but I think now I'm sort of changing my workflow a little bit, and I'm starting to use the RAW editor for my camera on my iPad more than I am the computer. It's actually a lot easier to edit like that on the iPad. But the apps don't play very well together, and I don't know, just moving things from here to there is still a little bit cumbersome, so they're so easy to track even when they're off. Yeah. Alex is becoming Tim? No. Tim plays games on his iPad. I use it for work. Tim just downloads gacha games and plays that. Or like Subway Surfer. So, whatever Tim does is just gaming. I never really felt the need or want for an iPad. My fiance loves hers though. You know, dude, I go through love-hate relationships with it. Like right now I'm like liking it again, and I've been using it like every day for the last like few days. But I guarantee you, I know myself, in a month I'm gonna put it down and never touch it again. Or the moment the battery dies, I'm just never gonna touch it again. Huh, Dandy? Huh, Ancient? What's wrong with gacha games? Nothing. As a former person who was addicted to MapleStory, there's nothing wrong with them, man. Other than a lot of things, like addiction. That shit was too real, man. That shit was too real. The newer iPads with the keyboard attachment is essentially just a laptop. Dude, they're so powerful. The new iPads are insane. Is there a way to get rid of my PCB and plate scraping against the side of my Salvation case? Is it aligned properly, Foundry? I hate to ask, but I'm just gonna make sure is it aligned okay? It's good for playing TFT. I don't really... Actually, yeah, we have to get rid of these. There's some extra housings in here. What level did you get on your main? Okay, if I'm gonna talk about this, we need to clarify some stuff for MapleStory, okay? I'm gonna be very, very honest with you guys. So when MapleStory, when I first got into it, I think it was around the time when it was fairly new. I was like instantly hooked. And at the time, that leveling was insane. So I don't remember what server I was on, but I played until I was... Let me give you guys the truth. I played until... Let me get my lubricant here though first. I played until I was like level 60, which was like a pretty big accomplishment, I think, back then. Like, I'm pretty positive. Maybe I'm misremembering. And I played... My first character was a mage. And I got so into the game, and then I really wanted to roll... I believe it was the assassin, the one with the throwing stars. Whatever character that was. I don't remember what it was. Thief, whatever it was. So I replayed the game as a thief or assassin, whatever. And when I started my next character, I was like, I really want to, like, get into this game. And I wanted my character to look cool, and I was young, and the only way at the time was to go with those little Nexon cards from like Best Buy or whatever store it was. And at the time, I don't remember if I had a job. I don't remember even how old I was. I think I had a part-time job. I don't remember how old I was, but I did work. I was working, so I couldn't have been that young. But guys, I'm not kidding you. Every paycheck, I would take like $50 from that paycheck, which was a lot from the paycheck because I was so into this game. And I would go every week or every 2 weeks, I would go get a Nexon card. And I don't think there was permanent NX back in the day. It was all like 90 day. So what's crazy about that is when you look at that character, there's nothing to show for it. It's just, it was all temporary items. Like none of it lasted very long. And that was like what made me really think about like, damn, truly waste of fucking money. But I'm pretty positive it was like $1,500, which to me is a lot of money. I don't know if you're like, oh, that's it. Yeah, to me that was a lot. So I mean, I had a lot of fun, but it would be really cool if that money I spent stayed. Because I know now they do permanent stuff, but kind of ridiculous that they never did. For 30-day cosmetic? Dude, right? I think it's a lot for those temporary cosmetic items. But I'm pretty positive they didn't have permanent stuff back then. Or maybe I was just too stupid to realize they were permanent or something. League of Legends was another game I got kind of into, but I didn't spend, thankfully, thank God, I didn't spend that much in League. I think the only thing I spent that was like kind of a lot of money was I bought that Ultimate Sona skin. That was the only thing I spent on that game, I think. Everything else was like maybe $10 here and there, but... that was me with Habbo Hotel. I remember that too. Holy shit. Wait, what's there in Destiny to buy? Is there like gacha stuff in Destiny? I thought it was just stuff you buy one time. Or maybe I'm misremembering it. Just cosmetics? I did clean my vintage MX Cherry Blacks by hand. I didn't do it I did it in a different fashion though. Basically, I just cleaned it out with it was a lot of work. But I basically had a bunch of random microfiber cloths and just a whole bunch of tools that I just cleaned out what I wanted to clean. I didn't clean out every nook and cranny just because I don't know how to do that. I don't really clean switches all that often. But I cleaned the parts that I felt were kind of making the switch feel and sound bad. And I left parts that were they kind of made it sound more scratchy because that's what I wanted. I was obsessed with Ultimate Team game modes, so NBA 2K really got me fucked up. Oh, I've heard people have dropped some serious coin in that. Mobile gacha card game called Fantasia. I've never heard of that one. Is it weird that I prefer my Nixies unlubed? Dude, you do you. You know, if I gotta say one thing in this hobby sometimes is like, people are very, very judgmental about the way people do things. Especially, you know what? I thought it was getting a little better, but kind of stumbled upon some stuff that made me think otherwise. I think lately it's been a different type of obnoxiousness with people who are super elitist. But you do you. If you like something, who the hell am I supposed to say? Even if I don't necessarily agree with it. As long as it's not hurting nobody. Do you have any advice on pitching creative projects? Nope. I, to this day, suck at pitching creative stuff. I can pitch stuff if I have facts. And then I can make an argument for that particular fact. But when it comes down to like something creative, my argument is just, trust me, man, this is going to look good. That's basically my whole argument, and that's all I got. Just trust me, bro. That's it. I got nothing else. I suck at pitching creative stuff. I'm not going to lie, I'm still new to this hobby, and I've asked some questions, and some of the responses I've gotten were really rude. Yeah. I try to call it out as much as I can, but I don't know. I feel like it's still just as bad as it gets better, and then sometimes it just gets really bad. I feel like right now we're in that state of, unfortunately, some people in this hobby are just pricks. Hi, Flips. Pangea, this is going to be a bad stream for me to watch. Are you planning on getting one? This particular finish has got me kind of fucked up right now. I think I might even need to get one here. I told you guys, I'm now able to buy a board because my Quantum came in. So this might be something I'm interested in myself too. As long as you're not actively trying to avoid information and just have Yasmin to vindicate your opinion, or yes men rather. I'm all about teaching / learning in the hobby. Yeah. I feel like some people are just really awful at teaching though, because they get rather rude about it. Any advice for a 60 to 70 right now? Maybe wait for the Neo 75. Just say the word. I got you, dude. Flips, are you? So you're not planning, but you're kind of interested, right? This goes here. I feel like a lot of people are going to be saying that about this board. A lot of people. I guess let's take these off first. My least favorite thing, but also kind of satisfying in a way to take off these things. Just a smidge, but I also hate taking them off. I always get nervous. I'm a full-size board enjoyer. Uh-oh. So this is a dangerous stream. Getting a Gios 60 made me interested in anything Bull has designed. Bull's boards have all been, I mean, certifiably pretty great. I've enjoyed pretty much every design he has to offer. If you guys don't know, Bull also designed like the Protagonist, which I don't think is super common knowledge, which was a really awesome looking keyboard too. The Giot 60? Huh? Let's take off this first. The Giot 60. Will there be another round of Gios 60? Oh, that I have no idea. I would assume no, but anything is possible. I know it says test PCB before snapping, but like either way, I gotta build the board. So, got my Sonnet today, fully poly plus multicolored weight plus aluminum plate. Got my Cherry Nixies lubed and filmed. Currently only using PE foam and plate foam. Black lattice too. What would you change? You just go. Thanks, man. The only thing I would change is I would probably, like, out of your combination, I would probably take out the PE foam for myself. But I mean, it's all personal preference. So if you like that right now, like you're like, hey, this is like the sound profile I want, go for it. And then I found the black lattices to be too stiff for me. So I probably would just use the standard green ones. Personal preference thing for sure, though. The Riz 40. Are you just guys naming like Gen Z names for keyboards? Is that what we're doing? Where would you recommend for to go for group buys? Like to see what's currently in group buy? There's some sites that still do that, but I don't know how updated they are and how niche they get into certain things either. You know? I'm not too sure what is available for that. I do like the fact that this is flippable though. I like options. I think options make for good products. And they make for fun build experiences too. You know, okay, the new Lumen Key 60, the LX one, I don't know how much Bolt did with that. I don't know if it was like assistance. I know he has his hand in it, but I don't remember exactly what it was. I haven't done my research on the LX that much yet, but once I get it in, I'll start reading some stuff for that. Scar, I think... Oh, shoot. I don't know which the sites are called anymore. I know there's still some available. Maybe Thockstock? Try that one there. Oh, maybe that's just for in-stock, though. I don't know what's available for group buy stuff. All right. Let's make sure all these are going up and down here. Any clue when the video comes out? What do you mean, Scar? Which video? I wish there were more Gundam themed or Kingdom Hearts themed keyboards. I feel like there's a lot of Gundam stuff. Oh wait, What plate do we want today? I kind of want to do polypropylene. Shit, did we decide on a plate yet? It's PP, aluminum, or carbon fiber. Here, we'll just put it for a vote. Fuck it. Yeah, I don't think Kingdom Hearts is as popular as it once was. If I'm being real with you guys, I don't think Kingdom Hearts is like the most popular thing in the world these days. Plate, PP, Alu, and then CF. Okay, it's not gonna let me put PP, so we're gonna call it Poly P, because it's gonna think I mean like an actual PP. So we have to use Poly P, polypropylene. Okay. Oh God, it just gave me an error when I was trying to hit and when I was trying to like say yes to PP. So, what's up, Alex? How Durian? How you doing, man? I'll let you guys vote. I have to sneeze. God damn, Alex, you naughty man. It wasn't me, man. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Low-key hurt with the KH drags. Kingdom Hearts. Listen, dude. I mean, no disrespect to Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, Alex. Been a while since I caught a stream. Glad to be back. Smile.
Thanks for 19 months, man. I really appreciate it. Glad you're back too, man. How's life been? Kingdom Hearts it's fine. I think Kingdom Hearts, when it was popular, was a little while ago. Like, that's when it hit its peak of popularity. I think nowadays, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be as popular nowadays. But yeah. Its peak was like 10 plus years ago, I feel. Yeah. I remember the commercials for Kingdom Hearts. I remember going crazy. Like, I wanted to play the game too. I'm like, dude, this is sick. It's like, how often do you see like a combination of all your favorite characters or just... But yeah, it's just, I don't think it's as popular. There's a lot of games like that these days anyways. Looks like Poly is going to win. Because of Final Fantasy. I mean, not going to lie, same here. But comes with chopped cheese. Chopped cheese sounds delicious right now, man. Why are we talking about food? Is there a reason? Because then I'm going to get hungry. If there's a reason, then I need to know. I've never heard cherry switches on PP before. This will be nice and poppy. I think it'll be good. I don't know, guys. I think this is going to be a nice little board here. Smash Bros. Does it, but not for everyone. You know, I tried getting back into playing Super Smash Brothers. I could not play it, man. It was just not my thing. By the way, in case you guys are interested, the group buy for this, just to read you guys some more information, it's between September 16th, so it started a little while ago, to October 18th. And then estimate fulfillment is Q2. Bull's usually pretty good with fulfillment around his time periods. Again, though, I want to make this super clear because like I feel like people forget this sometimes. It's a group buy. Bull's done a lot of good stuff in the past, and I would say all of it's delivered. But there's inherent risks with any group buys. Okay, so with that being said, you know, you when you're entering any group buy, no matter who the person is, just understand there are risks involved. So. I think I'm too burnt out with media that is just a bunch of crossover stuff. So nice. Same, dude. I'm also a little burnt out on that. There's a lot of it. A lot of it's kind of like cash grabby feeling. Thank you, Liv. Appreciate the Prime. Thank you. I don't think I'll need a plate fork for this. The plate on this is letting these switches snap in pretty nicely. Collabs and crossovers were so hyped back then, like Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, nowadays it's kind of a dime a dozen. I agree with you guys. What permissions do I need to use photos on the server for a school project? Huh? What do you mean by that, Foundry? Do you mean like photos other people have taken? I mean, you would need their permission. I mean, fuck. No one's stopping you from doing it. Let's be fucking real today, but probably just DM them. I would always ask permission. Scar, I'm reading what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I would keep that stuff to yourself. What do you mean Fortnite does collabs all the time? Fortnite is a game Fortnite's a game that I'm actually I really like Fortnite. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. After all these years of playing it, I still like it, man. I still like it. I have to dip out unexpectedly, GOBO. No worries, man. Can't wait to catch up on the VOD. Take care, my friend. Have a good night. Fortnite skin? It's just one of those games that's just... It just makes me happy, man. It just makes me happy. I don't know why. I still enjoy it after all these patches and whatnot. Maybe it's just I have good memories with it. You know what? Fuck, I kind of want to install it soon. That'd be fun to actually maybe play tonight. Damn. Guys, I really like this board. I really hope this sounds super good. I haven't watched anyone else's content on this. I was gonna take a sneak peek at maybe someone else's content today, or whatever might be available, but I decided against it. I love playing Milsims with my buds. All of us get traumatized by everything happening. Yeah, there's always that too. I mean, just playing games with friends is always a good time. Yeah, dude, honestly, Lego, I don't think I have many people playing Fortnite right now, like in my friend circles, but hell yeah, man. I'm probably going to reinstall it tonight. Although, my internet's been really slow. Stable, but just slow, so it's probably going to take me a day or two to download, because that game is gigantic. Fortnite stream? Well, I can't. I don't have streaming stuff in my PC. Hell Let Loose? Dude, I've seen clips from that game and... Crazy, dude. Scar, I say this with love, bro. I don't know if anyone goes to your school, so I understand like you're raising awareness for your stuff there, but I don't think it's applicable to any of us. And again, I'm not trying to be rude. I don't know if any of that stuff is applicable. I get if you're trying to get some stuff off your chest, but I don't know if this is the right place for stuff like that. Again, I don't mean any sort of disrespect, my friend, but I just want to like let you know that I don't think you're going to get the response that you want, or maybe that you're looking for. If you have an RTX GPU, you definitely have streaming hardware. But I don't have any cameras on that computer at all. Nor do I have any like capture cards. So if you want like a face cam to go with some of that, unfortunately, got nada. I also don't have good internet for that computer either. I'm running on Wi-Fi. Yeah, I actually don't have anything, come to think about it. Capture cards are 2005? Then how will I stream? How will I stream? Actually, are these filmed? Were these like double filmed or something? It's weird. I don't think the films are... Okay, this one here is... The films feel too thick for these particular... A little too thick for these particular switches. Also, if you're saying in middle school you actually might be too young to Twitch, that's true too. Yeah. What kind of... Oh, dude, I think these are just MX2As. Bull just said MX Blacks. I think people usually refer to Hyperglides as Hyperglides. So I would make the assumption MX2As. Can you show the weight close up? This might be a deal breaker for me. I'm just not really into tool marks on the weights. This has, I mean, it has the machining pattern. Do you want to see it closer? It's the pattern, though. It's not like, okay, it technically is machine marks, technically, or tool marks, but it's a pattern. I don't know if that's maybe your deal breaker for you, Moose, but I mean, hey, here it is. You make your call here. They're not easy to get in Canada. What do you mean, Buildwink? I mean, I just order from the States. At this point here, like, I just don't care anymore. This is pretty, but the color that Geoff got was probably the prettiest thing. Which one did Geoff get? Does anyone have a picture of what Mr. Geoff built? No, I need to see. RTX series and GTX 660 have built-in capture cards? Seriously, Hyperbolt? No, I don't think it's narrow-minded, Hyperbolt. I don't personally think, but for me, I think there's like a certain aspect of how I want to do streams. I swear no vendors carry MX2As. Doesn't Mino Keys have them? I don't know if Mino Keys has them right now, but I'm not too sure. This chat is the peanut gallery today? What do you mean? I'm confused by that statement. I thought Gion has MX2As. But no, we're looking for Canadian vendors. Novel Keys has them. Specifically, just so you guys know, Canadian vendors. I'm playing Minecraft while I watch your streams, so relaxed. I have not played Minecraft in a little while, but I'm not gonna. I think Minecraft is one of those games where I play for like a month and then I get tired of it. Sent you a picture. Let's see Mr. Geoff's build here. Is that the oh shit, what's the color for this called again? Oh my goodness. Bedrock. The bedrock looks so good, you're right. It does look real good. Before I forget, Milktooth selling those new Akko nylon stem switches. I saw your email. Yeah, I'm gonna do some experimenting with that. Milktooth Canadian? Alright, Scar. You are a fucking loser. Goodbye. Goodbye, Scar. Milktooth is LA based. Alex too fast. He's like an edgy 12-year-old who just isn't getting the attention he wants by his friends, so decides to be explicit. No wonder he got suspended. Yeah, no kidding. Now we know, now I have to know what he said? No one needs to know what he said. He's just being a loser. Distracted from my sussy comment? I missed a sussy comment from Elquan. Let's not gang up on them either. I don't disagree, but I think calling out bad behavior is really important. Instead of just sweeping it under the rugs. No one learns from that. At least my opinion, anyways. Did Twitch patch the show deleted message from beat? Oh, I'm not too sure. Call it the action? Yeah. And then he goes and does that. Yeah. Well, shitty behavior. Shitty behavior gets shitty rewards. Am I doing this wrong? I am putting this in wrong here. Coming into a stream saying I got suspended from school is maybe worse than I just got banned the next stream. Yeah. Any chance you will ever review an... Maybe soon, actually. Hall Effect is something I'm genuinely interested in. Again, this is just sort of my opinion on Hall Effect as a whole right now. Hall Effect's in a really weird spot for me.
25 months of crying because
Thank
Novel
you,
Keys
Fried.
doesn't have dielectric grease.
Soon, hopefully. We're working on it. Give me one sec for a compliment, Anna. So, Hall Effect's in a weird spot for me, right? Hall Effect could be really good. So, sound-wise, it's not something I'm particularly really interested in. I don't know about you guys. It just hasn't gotten to that spot yet where I'm like, yes, the sound of Hall Effect is like amazing. Now I can finally use this. I'm more of a sound guy. Like when I'm typing on keyboards, I like hearing a keyboard. Feeling is another thing too, but you know, we'll just put feeling aside for now. I can't even get the sound I really want out of Hall Effect. The big thing with Hall Effect for me, and I've spoken about this a little bit, and I don't know how you guys feel at this point. Personally, I feel like the discrepancies between all the softwares of Hall Effect is just very, very all over the place. And I feel like if you want to experiment with Hall Effect stuff, for example, if I buy something from Gion or I buy something from someone else, it's all using different software, which is fine. You may enjoy that. You may love that. But for me, I like centralized software. Like, I think I'm so spoiled by VIA that it just makes sense for me to use VIA. Especially in a software where you may be going in more often to change your settings. Maybe there's just a lot of things you want to do with that. But that is kind of like the deal breaker for me at the moment. And again, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I feel like if someone did release open sourced good software / universal PCBs that just worked on a whole bunch of stuff, it would make me really want to dabble with Hall Effect a bit more. But as of right now, it's just not something I'm not gunning for it, you know? Is the VIA group not working on that? I'm not too sure. They maybe not. I'm not really completely positive on that. Well, there's a lot of benefits you can get from Hall Effect keyboards. Changing your actuation point really is probably going to be one of the bigger ones, you know, kind of where things trigger. I'm personally just waiting for Gion's Frog Mini. That's the one with the Hall Effect one, the Venom thing. Oh yeah, and his Venom HE PCB to go international, so I can snag one. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Wooting is the only game right now. Agree, dust has to settle. Open source would be a great solution. I mean, I think it would be an amazing solution. I feel like once that happens, it'll, in a way, be a little bit easier to make cooler projects for Hall Effect stuff instead of having to, go in and redesign things from scratch. I'm setting my switches to minimum actuation so I can just blow on my keys. Yeah, I guess so. That'd be funny too. All right. All the PCBs are done. Now we can solder everything in. Let's grab this guy. What was banned in CS? Are you talking about that, what was it called? Razer released it too on one of their boards. Help me out, I don't remember what it's called now. You're talking about that new feature, the snap tap. Yeah, that thing there. Yeah. That was banned in Counter-Strike? Interesting. It makes sense, man. Oh my god, Anna, I'm so sorry. Anna, let me tell you right now, dude. You know what you would never be banned from? My heart. Okay? I love you. I hope you're having a great day. I promise never to scam you again, okay? Thank you so much for being here. And I genuinely love you, dude. If it was banned in Street Fighter, I'm not surprised it was banned from CS. Yeah. It got banned from practically making years of practice invalid. I don't know how I feel about it personally because I don't play games at that level. So... I mean, I almost did scam him, Yak. That's what I mean. The scam already happened, you know what I mean? The scam kind of already did happen. I did say give me a moment, and then I didn't. I took more than one moment. So I did kind of scam. Snapped up is basically a macro that releases the other keys. One keystroke should be one keystroke, not 1.5. You make a really good point saying that, actually. Again, I don't really dabble too much in the gaming world of things, but you make it genuinely like a really good point. Truly. I mean that. All right, let's warm up the iron. Dude, I need to get a new chair. I am starting to really hate this chair. It is getting really squeaky, and I found it's not something I can lubricate. It's like part of the plastic that's kind of creaking now. And honestly, maybe I'm just annoyed at the creaking sounds. Maybe that's it. I feel like I'm kind of just blaming everything on the creak. I just hate it. It's so annoying to me hearing creaking with my chairs. No, I can't. It's plastic. It's just like the plastic is creaking now. Work one looks so good. Anyone have one? I don't. I don't think that's a board that I'm personally like that interested in. Is it warmed up? It is. Oh shoot! I need to order solder. I am running low. Insty, can you believe this? March 31st, and we're this low. I feel like this is the fastest I've ever used a roll of solder. Yeah. I don't understand how this one here ran out so quick. I feel like we've been doing more hot swap builds than anything. Alright, let's get this going here. I need your expert opinion. Key Geek Purple Dawns or Kingland V2s? I actually love the Key Geek versions of the Purple Dawns. I would get those. That's like my immediate choice. That's like my gut instinct is to recommend you those over the HMX versions. Or HMX Switch, rather. I think you'll love Key Geek. Genuinely such a good Switch. Have you tried soldering your old desk? Didn't I just compliment you and say that I loved you? Isn't that crazy? What plate, boys? Alu? We're doing PP. That's crazy to me, if you ask me. No, I don't know what chair I'd get. Chairs, dude, everything's so expensive right now, and if I get a used chair, I don't. Maybe I can swing that, but I'm just kind of talking out loud.
"12 months. Happy anniversary. Thank
Charvel.
you for being you."
Thank you. Love you, dude. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Virgil's plastic chair? What is that? No, I wouldn't mind. This one here is technically a used chair. But I feel like, I don't know. A part of me doesn't even know what's good for chairs these days, but I guess we'll see. Either way, I don't think that's a purchase I'm going to be making anytime soon. I'm just complaining. Just solder all the giveaway keyboards together into a keyboard throne. A wooden dining chair? I used that for many years for a gaming setup. A wooden dining chair. It was lovely. I don't know why I ever switched. Do you think Herman Miller is overrated? Absolutely. I think Herman Miller is so overrated, dude. I think the better of the brands for some of the chairs, in my opinion, again, this is all personal preference, I think Steelcase makes better chairs. Need a good chair for lower back support? Yeah. Am I getting hydrates and not seeing them? My bad. If you could only keep one board with you, what would it be? This is like the bane of my existence question. It's like picking a favorite kid. I don't know. I really don't know what I'd pick. I feel like I have to be very smart with that decision too, because like I want a keyboard that I can use in all situations, which probably means a 75%. So yeah, it may be a Sonnet. Like it just may be something 75. Tried HM Aeron Cosm Embody side by side with Steelcase Jester for a week. Chose the Cosm. Is that how you pronounce it, by the way? Over-engineered with some silly oversights. So I have not tried the Cosm, but I did try the Embody, and I hated the Embody. Is 75 for all situations? What about numpad? You got me beat there. There's no numpad on that, but in my opinion, I don't really use numpads all that often, if anything, never. So I would probably be very comfortable with a 75. Please. The one you were building would be a dope answer. Yeah, I mean the one that I'm building right now would be an excellent only keyboard, to be honest. It's the perfect layout for everything. It's full size. Makes sense. However, I still think I value having a bit of a smaller board, personally. Mesh chairs breathe so much better. Yeah, maybe that's what I need to get. Truly, I need to get a mesh chair. It makes a lot of sense. You're really making me think today. Would you trade your Boneyard for a Kohaku? My Boneyard keycap set? Damn. What would you guys do? Would you guys trade your... if you guys had GMK Boneyard, would you trade for a Kohaku? I don't think I would, personally, because I like Boneyard, and I don't think I'd ever buy that again. Like, I don't think I'd ever find it. So, my answer is no to that. What color board do you think goes well with GMK Striker? Oh, dude. Striker's interesting because I really like it with a silver keyboard a lot. Like, silver and blue looks sick. But you could also just go with, like, you know, a white keyboard, your standard... I mean, even black looks decent with Striker, although I prefer silver. You could even go with something with yellow accents. Yellow and blue work well together. But silver looks so good with Striker, man. Striker is one of the nicest blue colored keycaps ever created. Yeah, Striker is very pretty. It's a good blue. Blue fans eat well with Striker. They be eating well, bro. A silver board with Grand Prix is so good looking. That's true too. Silver is just a good fucking color. I'm a bit biased towards silver keyboards personally. I think they look phenomenal. They work with literally everything. More so than white and black. Would you rather eat... Oh, here we go. 10 Costco hot dogs or 10 Big Macs in an hour? Easily 10 hot dogs. Easily. I don't even like Big Macs. Is there an option to do both? Dude, the Paper 80 is a good-looking keyboard, too. I am so glad a few people got into that, because I think it's genuinely super pretty. Sounded good, too. Pause. Favorite fast food? What about you guys? Okay, I don't know my... I think... God damn it, guys. Pause for 1 second. If I had to pick something right now, my favorite fast food place, it's going to be a toss-up. I'm not sure. I think right now, though, I'm vibing with Harvey's. Not Hardee's, Harvey's. It's a Canadian burger place. I think that's what I vibe with. Just Like, that's probably like my all-time favorite. Like, I like their fries. Their burgers taste delicious. Weird way of saying Jollibees. Oh my god. Hold on a second. Platey, come here. Really quick. Get real close. You haven't tried Harvey's. I'm going to see with your build commission if I can just put like a Harvey's coupon or something inside. Well, okay, I understand maybe some people who don't live in Canada, but Platey lives here. What the fuck? Harvey's coupon tape mod? Harvey's is goated? It's so good. I'm about to take Platey to Harvey's now. Yeah. Next keyboard meet, me and Platey are just going to go get food. I'm making a mission to try Harvey's this weekend. You better. Legitimately one of the better burgers. Yeah, it's a Canada thing, guys. I've only had their chicken sandwiches. I don't know about Harvey's chicken. I've never had their chicken sandwiches. I've never even heard of Harvey's. I lived in Canada my whole life. Whereabouts in Canada, if you don't mind me asking? Disaster? What the fuck? Dude, Harvey's is a Canadian treasure. Manitoba? Fuck, I'm pretty positive Manitoba has Harvey's. Now I don't know. I wonder if there's anything in your area, Disaster. I'd be curious. It's very possible that's just not in your area. There's not as many of them anymore these days. Unfortunately, they're not as popular as they once used to be, but they still make the best burgers in my opinion. For a fast food burger, there's no better. None at all. It must be done. I like Five Guys too, but I think Harvey's is definitely my thing. Flipped spacebar? Oh my god. On the Pangea build? On the Pangea we're going to use the flip spacebar? Oh, I forgot to turn this back on. I'm going to solder the rest in silence, man. This is crazy to me. The silence is loud. Oh man. Oh, the bent thing there. Where's a good place to order Milmax? How many do you need? It may still be beneficial for you to just order from Mouser. So it's Mouser. But I would personally get 3305-1. I think that's the best socket. Like, hands down, bar none, one of the better sockets you can get. Hydrate, give me one moment. Belldoink with a compliment? Mr. Belldoink. Belldoink. Not only do you make me happy, but you being here, my friend, genuinely brings me a lot of joy. I'm happy to see you every single time here. Makes this stream wonderful. Love you, buddy. Hope you're having a great day, man. So the Neo 75 was sent to me. I'm not too sure when we're going to build it, but hopefully very, very soon. It might just get randomly put on the schedule. It was more of a last minute thing, so you know what makes me happy, Jollibees? I know it does. Goldwink is okay, I guess. I want to mil-max the solder PCB for the Dune 65 because hot swap layout's kind of doo-doo. Honestly, big true. Yeah, I would just get 3 305s. Dash 1s. Not dash 0, dash 1. Remember that. Dash 0 is a bit shorter, I believe. I know that because I ordered some dash 0s that I only use in special occasions. How do I get the solder to stick to the tip less and the pad more? Ooh, this pin's just not even... I actually might be short a switch. There's unfortunately no pin on this. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to be short one switch. Shit. Look, guys, here's the pin. Just make a pin. It was inside the bag. Well, near the bag. Yeah, Apple sent the exact amount of switches I needed for this. What's wrong with that, boy? Shit. I already soldered in F13. I'm going to take out caps lock. And for the caps lock key, I'm just going to put in a Gatoron deeping switch. Or maybe a Nixie. Should I just put a Nixie inside? Do I have a Nixie on deck over here? Yeah. Yeah, the caps lock's not super important, so we'll just do it like that. Well, if we have a dead switch, I can't change anything now. So, sorry, Bull. Sorry, man. No, those are all vintage switches, but none of those in the bowl work. They're all dead. They're all broken vintage switches. Yes, I will be building it this month. I just don't know when. Like, I'll have to figure out... I literally just got the keyboard in today. Do it anyways for the sound. No, it's okay. Today I'm just going to stick to the MX Blacks. Like the ones that Bull sent. Hey, Beldoink, you know what? Sure, I'll try some of those. I don't exactly know which Filipino snacks you're going to send over, but sure. Very curious. Pinoy potato chips? What exactly flavor is that? I'm so curious. What flavors do we got? I'm going to send him Jollibee with the commission. He must be converted. Chip flavor, I think they got plain. Thanks, I appreciate the plain ones. The nicest tactiles I've ever built with? Ooh. Fuck, that's tough. You know, I really, really, really liked those ones I used the other day. I really liked those Dark Knight switches. Was that what they were called? Dark Warrior switches? Dark Warrior, I believe they were called. I don't know what the best tactile I've ever used, though. Do I have a rice cooker? I do. This was said earlier in the server, but is Darling coming with the desk pad? Oh, that's a good question. I'm not too sure. I would... Actually, I don't know. I don't know about that, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a Darling desk pad this Friday. I'll have to ask Mike. I don't think so. I want Darling. We'll have to get you Darling Oak. I hope so for my setup, but I hope not for my account. True, dude. Darling's okay, I guess. I am glad it's coming out again, though. You know why? So people can stop being mad about missing it the first 2 times. I'm just making fighting words. Hot take, I hate Darling so much. Insty, I know you do. Insty has been very adamantly against it for a very long time. I am so curious what this keyboard's going to sound like. Just for the record too, guys, I did not lube these switches. These were sent to me like this. So if they don't sound good, you can blame Bull. I think Bull did them. So you can blame him. Can't forget Gregling. Oh god, dude. It's okay, Bull. It's not your fault. Bull said he couldn't remember if he lubed those or not. He told me he did. He told you he doesn't remember? I didn't even, like, open one up. I just blindly trusted him. Well, if it sounds bad, it's Bull's fault. I just blindly said, okay, Bull, I trust you. Raw switches? Damn. Open the dead one up? You know what? Let's see. I mean, they're filmed. Oh, yeah, they're lubed. Yeah, okay. No, they're fine, Yeah, if they sound good, it's his fault. I mean, ultimately, yes. But it's just funnier if it sounds bad, you know? We're almost there, guys. We're almost at the finished soldering point here. Ooh. No, we're not, 001. We are not doing raw switches today, fortunately. I think this is also a good time to remind you guys, too. With anything in the keyboard hobby, I'm not going to talk about financial responsibility because we already did that today, but just remember that everyone likes different things. I want to start talking about this more. I know everyone here probably already knows, but in case someone doesn't, it's totally fine to like different things. We're all going to have different preferences. We're all going to have different things that we prefer, and I think what's really important is recognizing what's objectively bad and, you know, what's up to preference. It's just, I want to make more aware that a lot of the times, including myself, we tend to think what we like is the objectively good or bad thing, which is only true for you, right? I want to make more aware that, you know, we have to sometimes be a little bit more open-minded and understand that there is a lot of subjectiveness to this hobby. That just because something doesn't sound good to you, maybe someone else will feel it sounds the absolute best. Maybe someone else is looking for something a bit more rigid in terms of feeling. There's lots of different ways things can go, right? But I just want to make that more aware. I feel like sometimes it gets lost because we tend to like very specific things, and, you know, it's not always the truth to everybody. Do people in this hobby believe in preference anymore? Again, I don't mean to be like negative or pedantic, I guess. Is that the right word I'm looking for? I don't even know. But like, I've been seeing it more and more. Not in our little community, but, you know, even with reviewing keyboards, sometimes we get people who will look at something and then we can all say we like it and then they buy it and they're like, I feel completely conned. Like, this is not what I thought it was going to be, because maybe they just have different preferences and whatnot. With that being said, I was thinking, and I'm not sure if this would be a good idea or not, of trying to figure out maybe making a document or some sort of like piece of info or knowledge that people can look at to be like, all right, so what are some objective things, at least in my opinion, right? Like, what do I think is objective when I'm looking at keyboards, and what do I think is subjective? Because, like, I hear this too, like, uniform sound and, like, does it sound full? Does it sound resonant? In my opinion, those are still very subjective things. I know some people who absolutely go wild for a lot of resonance inside their keyboards. So, does that make it a bad board? You know what I mean? And it's very hard to kind of gauge some of that. What if I like using thread locker in my stabs? Preference based. Actually, that might be objectively bad. That makes the keyboard not work. Never mind. The sooner you forge your preference, the better. It's fine being subjective and read subjectivity as preference. Yeah. You're going to have your own solid beliefs for what it comes to what you like and stuff. And then you can kind of make your own choices from there. But I think just people have to have an understanding of other people like different things. If it ain't green, I ain't interested. Damn. That simple. I like it. I like it. I want a keyboard that sounds like a horse eating an apple. What the fuck? Especially when it comes to plates, I feel like consensus is aluminum plates, but when others don't agree, it's like I get attacked for it. Yeah, I mean, that's a problem. You shouldn't get attacked for something like that. It's stupid. Ultimately, guys, I think it's important that just treat everyone with respect regardless of what they like in the hobby. Happy Wednesday!
Happy Wednesday, Alex. Hope you are doing well.
Man. I would say pretty good today. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing today? Alright, we're done. Soldering a full-size board is complete. I would say, what, we did this whole thing about an hour and 46 minutes? Now to put keycaps and assemble the thing? Not bad timing. You know? Every hobby, unfortunately, has its fair share of gatekeepers and elitist dipshits. Don't let them ruin the hobby. Yeah, I hope no one ever feels that way with anything. I truly, truly hope no one ever feels like their experience in this place is ruined because someone else is being a jackass. I very much hope so. Alright, let's get this thing opened. Yeah, dude, I'm like rolling all over the place today. What bit do I need? Other like budget PC options, been wanting to try it and don't want to break the bank for it. Do you mean like polycarbonate? If they still have the tofu, then yes. The tofu had a polycarbonate one. The Crush 65 was the best bang for your buck. Yes, the Crush was insane bang for your buck for that. Agreed. The Bakaneko, that's true too. You could get a Bakaneko Go. The worst feeling is craving for breakfast sandwiches, but knowing no stores are open because of the typhoon. Fuck. Okay, let's do... Guys, I'm being serious. I have a weakness for breakfast sandwiches, so let's not talk about them right now. Like, I'm a little bit hungry, I'm not gonna lie, even though I ate something already. Yeah, I don't even want, let's not even, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's get this keyboard opened. One last screw here. I just had a breakfast bagel for dinner. Oh my god, I'm so jealous right now. Just turn off this stand, it's driving me nuts. Does Hardee's have breakfast sandwiches at this time though? Alright, here's the inside of the keyboard if you guys want to take another little peek at this. Got a little fingerprint or something over there. There's that internal weight. So it does look like there's a somewhat of a cable channel for a universal daughter board, which is amazing. We love seeing that. It does have, like I said, a little bit of a cable channel here to kind of lock in your cable, which is quite nice. I know I haven't brought this up in a while, but still, oddly enough, as much as the keyboard probably sucks now, the best cable channel I've ever seen was on the GMMK Pro. This is pretty nice though for what it is. It does seem like it keeps everything for the most part in place. So that's nice to see the channel. Not every keyboard needs a cable channel, by the way. But if you're going to do low front height, just like low, very small, shallow kind of internals, you kind of do need a channel. There's that weight design with the little ribs on it there. And then here is the weight, just so you guys see it up close again while the keyboard's not built. This is supposed to be what, like topography of like the Pangea continent or something like that? The landmass that was Pangea. Very awesome. Love the machining here. Very, very cool.
Alex, you don't want to talk about food? I want to tell you I got a farmer's special pizza with extra cheese, red onions, tomatoes, olives, mushrooms and bell peppers.
Can we get a timeout on Zany, please? Love you, Zany. Thanks for sharing that and making me really hungry. Thanks, man. I'm so hungry. Thanks, Zany. Toast it. Alrighty. And then here is the underside of this, in case you guys were interested in looking. So we would just have to unscrew this to kind of flip this around, but as you guys can see, this is two separate pieces. In case you guys were wondering, how does this break into two parts? Which we're going to have to do that. We're going to have to flip this around because you guys want it the regular schmegular. And then the frame on the top would also need to be flipped around. So let's do that right now. Actually, this is an excellent demonstration of how this particular part of the product works. So again, if you guys didn't know, this actually flips. I love boards like that, by the way. So much value, so many different layouts. And this is done in a pretty simple way, like it's not overly complicated, which is great. Do we know if the silver top could be replaced? The PVD top match? I mean, you could replace it. I don't know. Are they selling extra accent pieces for the top? I didn't read anything about that. That'd be actually a really smart idea if they did. Yeah, everything right now is using one screw head too, which is fantastic. They are? How much are those going to be? Do you guys know? Sorry, I didn't see that on the page there. So there, it's going to come separated now. So you guys can see it's a few different pieces. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put these back. Let's move this over to the side. And we're going to do kind of your standard. I'm not doing anything crazy for this. No, this goes this way. My mistake. Oh wait, does it go this way? No, it does go this way. The inlay goes on top. And then this goes like that. Any inserts for the screw on the PC. So this is acrylic, and you know what? Great question. It doesn't need threading for this because it's not threading into the acrylic. So you don't have to worry about threading for this. It actually threads into this piece. And the acrylic is kind of sandwiched in between. Yes, you can mirror the layout, which is great. So in this particular case, yeah, you just need holes in the acrylic. You don't need thread inserts. So as you guys can see, actually we need to put the this in first. As you guys can see, oh no, this needs the other thing. I'm going crazy. This does not need any thread inserts at all. I'm a lurk and play some Zelda. Hell yeah, dude. Enjoy. Did I do the layout right? Let me take a look. I'm screwing a few here. Pretty cool though, right? It's a full mirrored layout. Interesting. Yeah, you can do technically whatever you want, which I think works great. You can flip it, and then you can do southpaw or just regular schmegular full size. I think that is a lovely concept, by the way. $30 silver, 60 patina, 70 copper. That's not bad. The copper one's kind of expensive, but not bad. So the acrylic is just clearance. Yes. Which actually makes a lot of sense. The numpad can not only be flipped, but also mirrored. Yes, yes, yes. But I feel like that's more for the PCB, right? The mirroring. Is that what you guys are talking about? Can't really do much with the frame. Can't mirror it with that. But yes, you can do a lot with the PCB, as we kind of were discussing in the beginning. That's why I asked if you guys don't mind if I do standard if we went southpaw. But yeah, look at that. Bam. Fresh keyboard layout. I think a lot of people would probably benefit from a hot swap board here. In case you do want to mirror this particular numpad. But ultimately, since everything's separated, if you do want to switch it up one day, you just have to take little pieces apart and then flip it again. So it's not super difficult. But maybe this would be the most beneficial to have hot swap. This guy right over here. In case you want to change this up. With the enter and left on the 0? Yes, yes. Alright, now... we have some different little gasket grommet type things. I think the harder ones are the black one. The gray's in the middle. I guess let's just go with the middle for now. I can't remember which of these I like, because this was the same sort of gasket we've used in the past for some other builds. But I don't know which one I like more. So nice.
Boni Yaitonoyi gifted a tier 1
Thank
sub
you,
to
Boni.
Jujo 4147.
Thank you, dude. Really appreciate that love, bro. Hold on one sec, guys. Let me see. 30A, 60A, 90A. So not bad. Now I guess... big side down. Okay, perfect. So the big side goes down here. So we're using 60A. 60A seems like a pretty good sweet spot. I'd say anyways. I don't know. Nah, I'm not sure. I'm not too positive. You guys want to use Kikobo tonight? You guys don't want to use like Boneyard or anything like that? I feel like this is going to be a longer stream, which I don't mind. I think it's going to be like an extra 20 minutes. We've been doing, I feel like lately the stream lengths have been pretty long. Nothing for mounting points even remotely close to the spacebar. Thank you, Bowl. Love that. That is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And this would fit in right here. And if you guys are wondering how the PCB attaches, it has both the ribbon cable connectors on both sides. I feel like we have to use Striker based on the convo earlier. I'm down to use Striker, but you guys have to give me some time to go find what board it's on. Because I really don't remember what keyboard I put it on. Oh, hold on. I think I put one or two of these on the wrong way. Yeah, this one here is not sitting 100%. Oops. They have like a little notch you're supposed to align, which I didn't do a great job of. That's good. This one here's not good. Okay. Better. Damn it, I don't know what board Striker's on. Actually, let's do this first. How the hell is my PC gasket mount softer than my Link 65? That's because the Link is not crazy soft. Although, I am surprised that Mr. Gondo didn't flip these around to make it easier to insert the ribbon cable here. Would it be easier if I did it from this side first? I think so. Oh, it is this way. Is it this way? No, it's my mistake. Now, actually, which way does ribbon cable go? Yeah, I think we're going to stick with ABS. Was it blue side, this side, or is Gondo still here? I don't remember which side these go in. Actually, is that other one still on the daughter board? Oh wait, this ribbon cable looks a little different from this one. Because this one here has the blue on only one side. I don't know which one this is supposed to go on. Gondo's gone. I'm not sure if I should use this ribbon cable or just stick with this one. You remember the blue on the numpad side? Typically the blue is supposed to go up, but now I'm confused too. Oh well. It's also why I hate ribbon cables. It shouldn't matter in theory. Sometimes it's a little temperamental. Alrighty. So next up, we have to put this on here. And I would have actually preferred a way to kind of slot these on the bottom first, but it's okay. I guess we could technically do that and then just slot it in. Would that sort of work? Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Now we can screw it all into place. It's coming together, everybody. I hate ribbon cables, even in tight spaces even more. Not the biggest fan, but in this case I understand why. Did one of the gaskets pop out? I don't think so, but now I have to check because you said something. But I don't think so. You know what? Maybe one did slide out a smidge here, right, Mr. Geoff? Wait, did they? No, they're all good. They're all in place. We are all good. Where's my little... You are all good, dude. I see you're doing another fossil soon. Indeed. The fossil hype is real right now. So while we're here, I'm going to explain to you guys my other small gripe and grievance with hidden screws. I don't think this is an objective bad thing. It's just more like a you need to be careful. So when we go to screw this in, I'll kind of show you guys from the side. When you go to screw this in, you're going to want to lean your screwdriver away from the edge of the case. if you happen to push it too far to the case over here, you're going to end up scratching the case. And it's easy to think that in theory, like, oh, I'll never do that. But I guarantee you, there's going to be a day where you're assembling something and you don't realize how your hand is leaning, and you have the potential to scratch something. You know? So again, it's not that I don't like hidden screws. I understand the purpose they serve, and I get that, and some people may really like them. But there is that potential for someone damaging something. Tape the side of the screw. Yeah, you could do some little hacks like that for sure. Where did I miss one of the screws now? One, oh, nope, that's not it, that's not it. I feel like I'm missing one somewhere. Oh, there. Screwless was the only way flipping would work according to Bull. Interesting. I mean, I'm not too sure. I didn't design it, obviously. I understand the need for screwless here from an aesthetic point of view too. But just as a little note, I suppose, I don't want to not share my thoughts just because I have to look at it from the perspective of someone maybe who's going to buy this as their first board all the time, right? Someone who's new to the hobby all the time. Even if this board is meant to only target people who've been in the hobby for God knows how long. Again, I always want to just make sure I talk about those things. I think this is one of the only full-size boards I've liked in a while. I mean, so far, this is already looking fantastic. Like, this looks so good so far. I love, love, love the aesthetic of this. Now, for keycaps. Now, if you guys be patient for like a minute or two, I will see if I can find a striker for you guys. I just hit my desk by accident. I'm so sorry, everybody. My desk was raised up, so I had to lower it. Striker. Where are you, Striker? I really don't know where I put it. On which board? I'm not even sure. I don't even know if it's in this cabinet. I'm kind of just guessing. One second, everybody. What did I use it on last? I feel like I took it off the XOX because I think I gave the XOX away. Unless it's in... Oh, you know what? It's available. It's in its case. Nice. All right, I'm going to use the restroom. Give me 1 second, everybody, and then we'll put some keycaps on this bad boy. One moment. You guys talking about potato chips? I've been chipless for a few days now. I have no potato chips. All right. Let's dress up this board, shall we? Actually, you know what? Before we dress it up too much, let's do this. This is what I need actually. Perfect. Only gonna do the spacebar for now, and then we'll see how the other ones sound. Do you have to be careful with your caps? You're installing them and remove them so much. I mean, like, I'm careful enough, but you know what? It wouldn't hurt to be a bit more careful. You're right. Someone did redeem this earlier, by the way, so it's kind of out of my control for the time being. You remember when your lube? Oh god, dude! I remember when the syringe exploded. Yeah, that was awful. That was so sad, and also high-key annoying. A man of his word. Man, I gotta keep my word here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F9. Insert. Is Striker a good choice here, guys? Do we like it? I think it's kind of popping on this. I do think this is looking pretty nice. I need Bolt to make a Pangea XT. Alright, everybody, we need to chill with that. Pangea XT? What the? I think I goes here, right? I know I goes one over. Because that's that, and then, yeah, right here. So I just see Striker on silver a lot. You know, I totally agree, but I haven't used it in a while, so I'm doing this for me. I feel like Striker is a universal set that works with most things. I would argue yes and no. I feel like Striker can be misused and look terrible. Ooh, there is some... I don't know if you guys can see this. There's some actual flex happening right here. Ooh. I might commission you for building my... Oh, dude, Boney, I would love to do a Christmas gift for yourself commission type thing. I would be flattered, dude. Oh my god. When did this... I need to see this clip real quick, guys. Oh, that was so sad. Fucking so sad. That was such a waste of lube too, man. You know, that's what I was more upset about that day, was just like the amount of lube got wasted there. Yeah, Boney, for sure. I would love to, man. I find a lot of joy in building the keyboards for people, so that is like my favorite thing to do in this hobby, is build keyboards for others. Dark Enter is better. You know what? Fuck it, we'll use it. Move K1 to the right. Did I mess up K? I did. No, wait, no I didn't. No, I did. I bet that caps lock was smiling. Ew. Yuck. Oh, gross. He's not in the wrong spot now, is it? It's in the right spot. It's right now. You guys are trolling, dude. Absolutely trolling. Is this the right 0 for this? No, 0 is here. That's a dot. I'm stupid. We'll use the Mr. Geoff Artisan. Fuck it. The Mr. Geoff Artisan, dude. Blue. How's everyone doing? That blue looks phenomenal. It looks good. I'm doing okay today. I feel like today's been a good day and I have nothing to complain about. It's been a pretty normal day. I'm still a little bit behind with a lot of things. Like I haven't, if I'm being honest with you guys, like I'm a little overwhelmed by just stuff, but I mean, it's nothing out of the ordinary. Is it just me or is this regular 100% layout nostalgic? I dig this. I hope this board does well, by the way. I don't think there's anything inherently bad about this. I think it's a beautiful looking keyboard. The price seems very fair for what you're getting here. The colors and stuff I think are great. Maybe preference things, like I don't really love the screwless design. I know it's intentional, I get it. I'm not going to take away from that. Not my favorite, but it's not like a deal breaker. And I think the only other thing that I'm going to be real about, like I don't think is my absolute favorite, is two things. I don't like the way the blockers look on the top case. This is not one with blockers though. If you guys look at some of the photos for the blockers for like the HHKB version as well as the Win keyless version, they kind of look like cutout blockers because the top frame, you know, how it flips and all that. Not my cup of tea. I think I've never liked that look where the blockers just look like keycaps you put on. And then I think the other thing I don't absolutely love, I actually think this board would have been better. I don't know if I know all the weights don't have it, but like this particular colorway, for example, I would have preferred no machining design, like this thing on the bottom. I don't know why. It just doesn't really suit the overall theme of this particular colorway. I feel like this could have been flat, stainless, like with no machining marks on this, and this would have been more appealing to me. But again, more just a visual thing, and you don't even have to get this color, right? There's other versions and variants of this board. But just something I thought I'd note. It's really easy to build. The gaskets work. Love the flippable layout. I think that's genius. I love when boards do that. It's one of my favorite things. It's a full size that has, you know, a lot of merit going for it too. We don't really get that often these days. The sides are a bit rounded and curved, yeah. Low front height, fantastic. Did I mention easy to assemble? I think I did. I think this was pretty no nonsense build other than having to solder a whole bunch of switches. Like I said, genuinely, there's a lot to like about this. There is a lot to like. The curves on the bottom are nice. Yeah, there's a lot of nice things. And I think if you've been looking for a full size, well, we'll see how this sounds and feels now. But it's a bowl keyboard, so I have high hopes that this is going to sound really good. I prefer the patina bottom though. Yeah, I don't know how much work it would be for them, but maybe like a build your own color would be really smart too. Sounds really exhausting to do though. A lot of work for that. Visually catches my eye more. Yeah. I don't know. I think I think Bull did a great job on this, man. Bull did a fantastic job. Like I said, I think there's a lot to like about this. Very, very much so. Uh-oh, am I missing things for this board? For this keycap set? Uh-oh. I might be missing a few keys. Am I? Wait, where the hell are they then? Oh my god. We may have to take it off. Striker may not look very closely, Alex. I don't see it. We may be missing a few of the numpad, which makes me wonder where on earth it is. Hold on, let's put the rest of the numpad on first of all. It's right there being missed. Rip set. Am I actually not seeing it? No, I don't see it anywhere here, guys. Well, hold on. Let's just put it on for the time being, and then we can figure out what we're going to do. Where would I have put it, though? Because I don't think I would have put the rest of Striker anywhere else. In fact, have I ever used the numpad for Striker on anything? Now I'm not sure. The only thing I can think of is perhaps I mixed it up with something else. Or, yeah, where's my numpad for Striker? I feel like I'm missing a whole bunch of keys. How did that happen? There is print above F. Oh, I'm not worried about these. I'm more worried about this. And one of my arrow keys, too. Hold on. Oh, no, arrow's right there. We'll figure out something here. I know those are not in the right direction there. Print. Yeah, I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff for this. In a box with Evil Eye somewhere. Oh, you know what? That's a really good point. It might be in the Evil Eye container. Didn't we mix some of those up at one point? You may be very correct on that. Actually, I think this lock goes here. PCCNC full size. Well, hold on one sec. Let me see if I can quickly find it, guys. Give me a moment, please. It's okay, we got lots of time. Lots and lots of time. Trying to see if I mixed it up anywhere obvious. The only place I could think is in the Evil Eye bag, but... Or did I have it on a macro pad or something? Not feeling the Striker would have killed for something more neutral? You know, I mean, if we can't find the rest of Striker, I'm not opposed to switching out. I'm not opposed to backing out, dude. If we can't find the rest of the Striker set. Grand Prix would look good. Grand Prix is a beautiful set, for sure. I don't disagree with Grand Prix. Just give me a few minutes, everybody. I wish there were more Formula One themed keycaps. Really? I really don't know where it could be. Oh wait, wasn't Striker not supposed to be in that? striker's supposed to be in one of these? Okay, I'll have one last place I'm going to check. Thanks for being patient, everybody. The rest of the striker is. Trying to see if it's on a board, maybe. I just don't know what it could be on. It's not like I have a whole lot of boards with numpads. I have a feeling I left it on something. This camera angle goes crazy. Thanks, man. Wasn't Space catching up on orders still? Yep, they are. Also, why no Southpaw? Because everyone else is going to build in Southpaw. We want to do something different. That is why. We said, hey, we're going to be different today. I could just mix and match if you guys don't mind. I could just put something else on it temporarily while I look for a striker after I'm done stream. If you guys are cool with it, then I am down to do it. We mind? Oh, fuck. Well, fun. Alright, give me one more second. Yo, for some reason I think it's in... Watch it be in Voyager or something like that. No, it's not. Fill it in with some wob or whatever? Yeah, I'm just gonna fill it with this. We are just gonna put some other things in there. Oh well. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know where it could have went. Last time I saw Evil Eye, it was a Kyohaku. Yeah, I don't think it's an Evil Eye. Actually, I can triple check. Evil Eye's right here. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Yeah, it's not with Evil Eye, guys. It's probably just on something right now, and... it's probably just on something and I forgot what board it's on. That's literally it. Probably a board that I just put away somewhere and I just left it on by accident. I know I have it, though. Because I saw it before we moved. I think it's on the bottom of the shelf. Can you bend down and check? What the fuck? Absolutely not. Can we get a timeout on Insti? It's fine. Let's stick something else on it for now. Take your time, Alex. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate the patience you're having with me today, guys. Do you have any insight on what's happening over there at Space Cables? As far as I know, and last I spoke to Mr. Reagan, there's nothing nefarious happening as far as I know. he's shipping out orders. I think last time we spoke about this was a few days ago, and people were saying they were literally receiving their orders from Space Cables. So, with that being said, I truly don't think there's anything crazy happening. I think it's just more of a waiting game. He just shipped my order? Yeah. I know that Reagan wanted to really catch up with things before kind of dabbling back into making the Discord public. His own accord, whether you agree with it or not. But he was getting more than he could handle in terms of support messages as Discord messages. So yeah, they put a big notice out on their Discord too. And you know what, I understand like why it looks bad. I get that too. But like in a lot of ways, I don't blame him. I really don't blame him all that much for that. I think sometimes what happens is people kind of take here, we'll just use this, and I'll put some artisans up there. I'll put whatever's on this numpad. I think it's Pacific. Some people take how can I word this? They take Discord a little too serious. Discord's a great place for little updates, but I think some people start to treat it as like some personal support line. And you know what? If he's recognizing that he's spending way too much doing that, then I'd rather him disable that and worry about his business that he's admittedly late on, shipping a few things, than worry about treating Discord as some sort of like, I don't know, care line that he has to put all his effort into. Just say something, anything. If it's fine if Discord is disabled. But he did say something though. I think that's where people are a little bit, and I think maybe this is Reagan's fault too. He didn't tag everyone. He just kind of made a separate channel with the update with no tags. And I think he kind of just expected people to click into it and read. And I think there should have been, if you want my opinion, there should have been a better way to ease people into that, being like, hey guys, here's 5 days to discuss, and then I'm disabling things so I can like have peace of mind and like ship things out. But I think the plan for him, I'm not too sure, I'll have to ask him one more time, is eventually he's going to open it again. But I just don't know if that's going to be like today, tomorrow, next week. I have no idea. Do we have any more of these heart? I want to use these hearts. The actual business is still operational outside of Cerakote service. What do you mean by that? I think a lot of people weren't. I think a lot of people were kind of treating it more as like a, hey, can you check my order? Hey, can you check my order? And I think that was starting to get time consuming. And then, obviously you want to please people. And then you kind of engage in conversation that way. But at its core, I don't disagree. I don't think it was handled the best, but I don't know and don't think. My personal belief is I don't think anything nefarious is happening because I see people constantly saying they're getting their stuff. All right. Let's take a breath here for 1 second and let's take a look at this, how this board sounds. Those artisans. I love these little artisans. They're so cute. Look at these things. They're so cute. I don't even mind the numpad being like this. It's whatever. Oh, I think PP was a really good plate choice, by the way. So, okay. This is the Pangea by Bowl. This keyword's already looking lovely. If you guys kind of want my general quick synopsis on it, great keyboard. I don't think there's really any glaring problems at all. The anode looks good. The stainless steel polish looks good. The acrylic top looks good. We made sure there's no need for any sort of helixes or sort of screw taps. It looks fantastic. I think from a comfort standpoint, I can already tell you this is something I personally like, and if that means anything to you, you know, this is going to be great. It is gasket mounted. We're using the 60A gaskets. It's a flippable design, which makes this even better. Oh man, this is... Oh, sorry, this is MX Blacks on PP. It's the 60A ones. This sounds great, guys. Okay, this plate might be my favorite for this board right now. I know we have to flip it, but I'm just going to make, like, for the sake of us doing this today. Really? I actually think the aluminum might be too bright for my tastes. Dude, I actually... No, I think the PP plate was a really good choice here. Really? I love... And this is where preference comes into play. I need to tune the left side a little bit more. I really like the spacebar on this. Again, this is a separated PCB here. That's why there's so much movement happening here, as you guys can see. Numpad sounds great. It's very good. Let me just quickly tune this a smidge more, because I feel like maybe that's what's not getting it to the sound profile I normally would go for. Tuning matters a lot, by the way, for spacebars, if anyone's like curious. Kind of have to get it tuned right, and then you can kind of set it and forget it. I think this sounds phenomenal. The alphas are nice and deep with the PP plate. As far as I know, they're MX2As. Dude, this sounds great. Ooh, the Afro sounds good too. I really like this. Well, these are artisans up here. These are metal. Don't expect anything fantastic from the metal ones. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. You guys want to see Southpaw config? Sure. Let me take everything out. My only gripe with... See, this is what I mean. This is one of my small little personal... grr to the, you know... I don't really like it. I shake my fist. I hate doing this. Hate it, dude. Because I don't know where anything is. You're constantly just kind of like playing guessing games. But whatever, it's not a big deal. Did I release this keycap? I don't even remember. I think that's it. Sorry guys. You're going to see the top of my head here in a second. You got your breakfast sandwich? I'm so jealous right now. Nice back of the head. Hey. Okay, I'll show you guys the other layout and how simple this is to flip, because I think this is pretty darn easy, considering it has screws and whatnot too, and a whole bunch of them. Good on Bull for just making this one screw head for the entire board here. I think that's it for this, right? Did I get it all? I did. Okay, so this we're going to quickly take out. We're going to unplug it here. We're going to take the PCB. I know it's off camera right now. Just bear with me. We're going to take the PCB. We're going to take out the ribbon cable. Okay, I'll zoom out a bit more here. We're going to put this on this side because I think now, oh, sorry. It'll be this side. Oh, I just dropped a gasket. Oh no. Ribbon cable in here. Ribbon cable in here. Not the gasket. All right. So now we have the other layout here. Let's just plop this in. I guess it probably is easier just to go from the bottom here. Let's plug you in here. Perfect. All right, now we gotta take this. Let's just dump all the screws out. I thought the layout is fixed. No, that's the wonderful thing about this board. That's why I think this, for its price point, pretty good value, man. And value is subjective, but for a premium board to have a flippable layout like this and do it so seamlessly, like at a glance, you're probably not going to know, you know? This is fantastic. You know? Well, maybe it's just me. I like the idea of it. No, it's a good idea for sure. Oh, we will have to take these keycaps off. Just that one. All right, so let's take the screws, dump them out. So let's actually do it like this. We have to put the frame this way, and then we're going to put this on this side. So it'll be like that. And now we're just going to take this and lay this inside here. Oh, hold on. This is upside down, my mistake. My bad, my bad. And then this just gets dropped in right over here. Boom. Now we flip this over and screw it all in. Yeah, we're flipping pretty easily here. Aesthetics are pretty top-notch too. Yeah, I agree. Pretty simple for this. I left for 2 minutes, and what happened? We're changing everything. We said, fuck it. So what do you guys think? I feel like so much thought and design goes into making something this simple. Yeah, that's why I really like this board for this. There's a lot of just like nice things added to this. Just a lot of simplicities that you might take for granted. Because this could have been really complex. This could have been really complicated. But the fact that it's not is a fantastic thing. Oh, hold on. I need to take out some of these caps here. Oh, did I put this upside down? No, I didn't. Did I? Hold on, this might have to go the opposite way. I might have screwed this up. One moment. So yeah, maybe this is a small little thing I wish... Wait, did I put this upside down? Yeah, I guess there's a top and a bottom for this. Oh, there is. Okay, so maybe that's something Bull could do. Is to create some sort of indicator for the top and the bottom. How is this swap? It's not difficult, but I did put the the acrylic piece upside down here. So maybe that's something Bull could do, is put some sort of indicator on the inside of which is the top and which is the bottom. Just for some quality of life here. Because that would make sense. But not difficult at all. PCB wise, very simple. Very, very simple. So what, this goes this way, right? Yes. Does it? Yes, so it has to go this way, so. Pretty sure this is right now. I wish you guys designed it in a way that you can come over and flip the numpad for me. Now that would be fun. Anything less is too difficult. True. Big true. Almost done. Gondo, how's it going, dude? Dude, Gondo is a legend. You guys don't know who Gondo is? Excellent PCB designer. I'm gonna remove a few more keycaps here. Which ones do I need to remove? I think we got everything we need to remove. Oh no, F1 and F2. Do I have any pets? No, not currently. I don't know if that's on my want list or agenda. Oh, the page up and page down. What's the better board between the Envoy and 65? Okay, pros and cons. Really quickly, I can give them to you because I feel like there are a few. One of the pros of the Envoy is I think the sound profile of the Envoy is a lot brighter and more like, I don't know, just in your face, like brighter, poppier if you want to call it that. Envoy is definitely a little bit softer, typing feel-wise, in my opinion, too. However, Envoy does have one little nuance to it where you really can't... use the screw-down pieces with it without it over-tightening, basically, and then creating some like dead zones in the keyboard, sound-wise. So the nuance is you kind of just screw it in halfway, or you just don't bother screwing down the board entirely. The 65, I feel like, is a perfect rendition of their 65% keyboards with that particular mounting style. However, due to the nature of it, though, you can't get quite as poppy of a sound signature like the Envoy, nor get it to be as soft as the Envoy. Because the Envoy is kind of, you know, you can kind of just mount it on nothing and have it be really soft. But to each their own. Everyone's a little different with what they like. I wonder if it sounds different like this. That would be interesting. And there we go. Flipped layout now, guys. Flipped layout. What is the board you're using currently? This layout here? This is a 65 XT. I like it. Looks good. As a left-handed person, I am satisfied. Or sorry, did I say 65? 60 XT. My mistake. My mistake. I think my screws tightened slowly over time since they were so loose, eventually leading to lattice blocks collapsing the bottom. No, that is just an inherent long-term flaw of the lattice blocks. Hence why they've redesigned them for later boards. And I think also why they've started selling them separately too. In my opinion, I wish Mode would actually just give those to people who had the Envoy. I understand maybe why they don't, but it'd be nice if they just gave them with it. You know, if anyone had it and had their lattice blocks collapse, but there we go. Layout has been flipped. Now we have a southpaw. I mean, it could sound different. I believe the screw placement on the frame itself attaching to the bottom is actually here. I don't know. It doesn't sound bad, though. Like, do you guys think it sounds worse, or... Yeah, we have to flip the bar still. I'm sorry, guys. It sounds better. It's all preference. If you guys don't think it sounds good, my advice is, hey, it may be just the switches I'm using you guys don't like. Maybe it's a combination of things, but... You guys also can opt to not get it if it doesn't sound good to you. There's also a bunch of different builds, I believe, with different switches that have happened. But still, very nice. I think it sounds fantastic for what it is. In both. I don't know if... I'd have to go back and look and see if they're actually different. But no, it's genuinely a nice sounding board. I think this turned out great. Bull should be very happy. Gondo, you should also be happy with the PCB. It looks good though. I would definitely not use this in Southpaw. I think for me, I don't know if I'm actually vibing with the look of this in Southpaw personally. But again, personal preference. I kind of preferred it in the regular schmegular kind of full-size keyboard look. It's weird. I like 1800s when they're flipped. Like when they have Southpaws and 1800s. I like Southpaw because you don't take your hand up the mouse. Yeah, one of the advantages of that for sure. Definitely one of the advantages of it. Gondo also did the Mode PCBs, yes. MX Blacks for these. MX 2As, I believe. I could be wrong, but as far as I know, that's what we're using. Oh, that is GMK Pacific on the numpad. But alright guys, that was pretty much a stream. I hope everyone had a good one today. I think this board turned out fantastic. Again, the starting price of sub $500 for some of the colorways here, and then capping out at what, again, let's just say $530. Still very good. This is by far the best colorway in my opinion though. I really like the acrylic top on this. This looks fantastic. I really like the way this looks. Like, the weight looks fun on this too. Again, I would have personally not picked this weight for this particular color scheme, but I think this looks great still. Prettiest full size I've ever seen. Yeah, definitely one of the prettiest. For sure. Brumble, thank you so much for 6 months in advance, man. Really appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Alright though, guys, that's pretty much the stream. Let's go find someone to raid. I hope this helped with maybe a decision for this board. Like I said, only gripes for this board really are the screwless nature of it. Mr. Geoff said maybe that's part of the reason why this can only be flippable in that case, because they had to go with screwless. Not saying it's inherently a bad thing. It's just more of like a nuisance. I just don't like screwless designs. They're not like my absolute favorite. But let's go raid. Who's streaming? Anyone doing keyboards? Everyone please buy a Pangea and help Gondo eat pizza. Lots of pizza. There you guys go. I think everyone's kind of finishing, but let's just go raid. I guess let's go raid ELH. I'm not sure if ELH is finishing right now, but... Oh, that is not how you spell raid. Alright guys, I will talk to you guys. Am I streaming tomorrow? No, I'm going to talk to you guys Friday. I think this is one of the only weeks where we have a smaller stream week. But thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys. Love you, and I'll see you guys very soon. If you guys like the board, consider it. If you guys don't like it, guys, be reasonable with your money. Be financially responsible. But I'll see you guys Friday. Love you guys. I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Thank you for everything. And bye-bye.